What's going on, everybody? This is Will Catch Your Reptiles, and in today's video we're going to be going over some of our 2023 bearded dragon breeding projects. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so one of my favorite groups that we're going to be looking at today is from this hypo blue stripe boy. This is going to be a hypo genetic stripe 100% het whiplet boy, and we have him paired up with this gorgeous red hypo dunner girl who has some really nice sweet cherry red eyes. See if we can get some better pictures of this right here. It's a little bit hard for it to show on camera. This girl is absolutely gorgeous, especially when you get her in the right lighting. Get off her sister right there. So now this is actually her clutch mate. So now this is going to be another red orange hypo dunner girl, except this is going to be a hypo dunner leather here. So now this should illustrate some of the awesome differences between hypo dunners and hypo dunner leatherbacks right here. So right here we have the hypo dunner leatherback, and then right here we have the hypo dunner girl. As you can see, both of these girls have some pretty red eyes if it wants to pick up on camera. Really, just absolutely gorgeous animals. So now with this group, what I'm hoping to produce are some nice hypo genetic stripes, hypo dunner genetic stripes. We should really be amplifying some of this blue. As you can see, each of these animals has a decent amount of blue on the sides of them. Especially this girl, she even got it down to her ears. There we go, maybe those red eyes are showing a little bit better. Really just an absolutely gorgeous animal. And you can see on this girl right here, the bit of a color stripe kind of going down her back. And like I said, this is going to be paired to her hypo dunner genetic stripe boy. Or I'm sorry, hypo genetic stripe boy, aka one of our hypo blue stripes. As you can see, that blue stripe is really pretty bold on this dude right here. Really some just absolutely gorgeous dragons. And now these animals are in a 4x2x18 enclosure, which really gives them a decent amount of space. Normally they have a little bit more cage furniture in here, and normally our males and females are housed separately, but obviously for breeding purposes we can't do that. Just give you a sheer idea of the size of this cage though. It's a real nice size. These are some new cages that we put together for this year. Alright, so now moving down to the bottom cage on this rack, we got one of our hypo trans partial color stripe boys. This is Goblin right here from Phantom Dragons. You can see he's translucent obviously by the solid black eclipsed eyes. Let's see where the best lighting is for this dude. Might honestly be in his cage. And like I said, this is a hypo translucent color stripe animal, a partial color stripe, as you can tell over here. Really a pretty stellar animal, really pretty. And he is a possible het for whiplet. In terms of the girl that we got him with, this is going to be a double het hypo translucent visual genetic stripe female. As we touched on in our last video, there are no hets when it comes to genetic stripe. Really super pretty animal. Nice, awesome structure on this girl. Pretty big fan of her. She's got a nice triangular shaped head. Real nice size on this girl too, especially in comparison to my hand. You can really kind of tell how big she is. Tell this dude's interested in his lady friend over there. And like I said, usually we don't house males and females together long term. This is more some kind of obviously temporary for breeding. Let's go into another pair. Alrighty, so now this is a new group that I put together for this year. And in here we're gonna have a dunner leatherback male. As you can tell, this boy's a dunner. Got that nice circular pattern. This guy's got some awesome blue bars that would show a lot better if he was hypo. And now this guy is a Barbata hybrid as well. Really super awesome looking dragon. And now he is 100% het Wiro as well. And now as far as females that we have him paired to, so now that boy is a het hypo het Wiro. And now this is a double het hypo translucent genetic stripe girl that we have him with, as well as a hypo female who's absolutely gorgeous, almost frosted the way that she looks. Let's see if we can get her on camera real well. The blues on her, like I said, they almost look like a frosted kind of color on her, which is pretty neat. As you can see, this dude is eyeing up his ladies. Got that weird thing out. And so now this girl is a hypo, 100% het for whiplet and translucent. So we'll be throwing some nice hypo wits that are possible het for trans. And then some hypo Dunner G stripes from this girl that are also going to be pos het for wits and zero, as well as translucent. Same style caging in here. Nice 4x2 style cage. Found this pretty important in terms of breeding size enclosures and everything. Gives the dragon space to kind of run around, move around, do their thing. And we'll see how this group does for this year. I'm pretty excited. Like I said, we should be getting some hypo whiplets and then some hypos that are going to be pos het wits and zero from this group. Now this girl I'm a pretty big fan of. She's got some of those funky eyes that a lot of our blue stripes kind of have. They're almost semi-eclipsed, almost like cat eyes. Really super pretty dragon. Really excited to see what she does this year. Alrighty, so in one of our next breeding groups right here we have a leatherback double het hypo zero female. So she is 100% het zero, 100% het for hypo, and she is a visual leatherback. Some really nice tiger bars on this girl. We have her paired up to this hypo partial paradox boy, who is also het for translucent. So we're going to produce some hypo leatherbacks, some really nice blue bars I'm hoping. As you can tell, both these animals have quite the tiger bars on them, this boy in particular. So we'll be producing some hypo leatherbacks, hypo blue bar leatherbacks. See the sheer size of some of these 4x2 cages, they look phenomenal. We just need to get some longer T5 lights up in them. So we'll be producing some hypo leatherbacks from this pairing that are going to be possible het for translucent and zero. Be some nice stuff. This is a Barbata hybrid female, low content, and low content Barbata hybrid boy. So definitely some nice healthy babies. Make for some awesome outcross blood for next year. Next up, I just figured I would show off this girl. It's a nice hypo Dunner blue bar leatherback girl. Some really nice blue bars. So this is a female that's already laid a couple clutches for us. I'm super stoked to see how these clutches turn out. Definitely going to be an awesome dragon to see breed this year and how her babies do. So now in this cage, despite being going into shed, this is one of our hypo blue bar girls, or I'm sorry, hypo blue stripe girls. You see those nice blue stripes on this female. We got a couple clutches from her cooking up and a couple clutches that have hatched. So far so good. I'm actually going to show you guys a couple of the babies from this girl. Compare her up to that hypo paradox male that we showed before with our het zero female. And they are turning out awesome. So all her babies are possible het wits, possible het trans. We got a couple visual trans from this girl as well. I'll show you some of those. Alright, so now in this cage we got some of my favorite babies from that female. As you can see, the blue stripes are pretty strong on some of these little guys. Got others that are not so much, but they'll definitely end up being quite the lookers with age, I would assume. You can see some of the real nice blue stripes on these little guys. They're just absolutely gorgeous. Now these are hypo blue stripes / genetic stripe animals that are possible het trans, possible het wits. You got that little guy right there, that's a hypo. Get this other gorgeous little hypo. Absolutely gorgeous with these blue stripes on these animals. I got another one in here that's a hypo trans blue stripe. But you can't wait for this one to shed out again and really show some of that color off. And then we've got some others in here. This little fella right here, nice little hypo trans G stripe. And then we got some just hypo G stripes as well, which nonetheless are absolutely gorgeous. Just like this little fella right here. Super nice looking little guys. Alrighty, so into some of our raise up pins. As you guys saw, that hypo Dunner female previously, hypo Dunner leather female previously. Just figured I'd show off some of the babies we got from her. There's a nice little blue bar hypo leatherback dunner. This is a female that's actually available on our website right now, and she is just absolutely gorgeous, super citrusy. Some real nice little blue bars, almost blue stripes on her. Nice little color stripe going down her back, and she just looks gnarly. Almost got a greenish hue to her right now. Really just an absolutely adorable little dragon. I'll show off a couple of her siblings that we got in with her for now. This is going to be a little hypogenetic stripe. There's another one that's available on our website currently. And now this is also a 66% het, whiplet, and translucent animal. And it's an extremely low content Barbata hybrid. And then the other sibling is in shed right now, but nonetheless absolutely gorgeous. I'll show you off him. Yeah, this animal looks awesome. Real nice blue bars peeking through. Just can't wait for this animal to show some color development. Really just an absolute stunner. Thank you guys for checking out another Will Catcher Reptiles YouTube video. Don't forget to follow all of our social medias and check out our website. You can follow us on Instagram at willcatcher.reptiles, and you can check out our website, willcatcherreptiles.com, to see all of our available leopard geckos, crested geckos, bearded dragons, ball pythons, you name it, we have it. Check them out.